6-5 in favor of the National League in the top of the 8th, and here's Herb Carneal.
Okay, Bob, and leading off against the knuckleballer, Eddie Fisher, will be the Cubs' Ernie Banks, playing at first base. Ernie's been in there all the way today, 1 for 3, a single in the first inning. Fisher into the windup, delivers. Swing and a foul at the plate, 1 strike. Bill Freehan, the American League catcher, is now wearing that larger than average mitt. Doesn't have too much padding in it. It's almost like an oversized first baseman's mitt. The better to hang on to those butterfly pitches of Eddie Fisher. 1 strike to Ernie Banks. The Reds' Pete Rose on deck. Fisher, the right-hander, delivers. Knuckleball is lined into left center for a base hit. Jimmy Hall tracking the ball down in left center. Banks turns and will hold with a long single. Quick fielding out there by Jimmy Hall. Holds Banks to a single, so Ernie's 2 for 4. And it gives the National League their 11th hit of the ball game. And here's Cincinnati's Pete Rose, the switch hitter who has walked and twice struck out. Batting left-handed now against Fisher. Max Alvis of Cleveland, now in there at third base, comes up to the infield grass in the event of a bunt. Killebrew at first holding with the runner. And the pitch is bunted down towards third. A good bunt. Alvis scoops it up, throws to second. Whoa, and he's safe. Versailles came up with the ball on a bounce. But the throw did not get there in time. Safe all around on a fielder's choice. Sacrifice bunt by Pete Rose as Max Alvis of Cleveland fielded the ball. Wheeled, threw down to the shortstop. Versailles covering. Alvis' throw was low, and although Versailles came up with it cleanly, the throw was there too late. So now the National League has men on first and second. Nobody out after the sacrifice fielder's choice by Pete Rose, and Maury Wills the batter. Maury has hit to the pitcher, fly to right, single to right center. Again, the American League looks for a bunt. Wills around, taps it up in the air behind the plate. Freehan digging for it. He grabs it on the run. Nice catch by Bill Freehan. Ball wasn't too high in the air, and Freehan really had to move quickly to grab it before it hit the ground. One away as Wills on the attempted sacrifice fouls to Bill Freehan for the first out here in the National League's 8th inning. And now with the pitcher, Dick Farrell due up. It appears we may get a pinch hitter. The Cubs' Billy Williams looking for a bat down there at the rack over on the third base dugout.
Herb, they have Bob Veal of Pittsburgh up along with Bob Gibson, so there'll be an election going there. But if the American League All-Stars think they've seen some hummers, if Mr. Veal gets into the game, the National League batters over there feel that he can throw a strawberry through a locomotive.
There's going to be a big cloud of smoke over this ballpark by the time this game is over, boy. There's Billy Williams now, left-handed batting Chicago Cubs outfielder. He was selected as one of the alternates by National League manager Gene Mark. Williams batting .295 this year with the Cubs. He has 12 home runs. Eddie Fisher on the mound for the American League. And the National League threatening with Banks on second, Rose on first, and one away. Fisher kicks and throws. Knuckleball, bounced foul down behind the plate. No, it wasn't a foul, and a throw to first. He's safe. And the crowd thought they had Rose picked off as Freehan pounced on that ball, threw it down to first. Killebrew put the tag on Rose, sliding back head first. But the first base umpire, Lee Wire of the National League, ruled him safe. And at first I thought it was a foul ball the way it came out of Freehan's mitt there, but Williams, swinging, didn't get any piece of the ball. And Freehan almost picked off Pete Rose down at first. One strike now to Billy Williams. Another former Rookie of the Year with the Chicago Cubs in '61. Billy Williams. American League infield a double play depth as Fisher delivers. Swung out a bounding ball, hit to Killebrew at first base. He fumbles the ball, picks it up, throws to Fisher covering for the out at first, but the runners move up. I don't think they had any chance for a double play, but Killebrew had to make a quick recovery there to get Williams going down the line. First baseman to the pitcher on a put out as Banks goes to third and Rose to second. So we have 2 out with runners on second and third, and now manager Al Lopez is going to the mound. He's going to have a talk with Eddie Fisher. And Willie Mays looks like he's got on the Cincinnati batting helmet there, Bob.
Well, I think he does. He has, it is definitely a Cincinnati batting helmet. You have Bob Lee of the American League All-Stars from the Los Angeles Angels warming up. I don't know why Willie has changed batting helmets. Maybe it just fits him a little better.
Runners on second and third. 2 out at Willie Mays, who has walked twice, homered, and struck out. Half-cut foul off to the right. 1 strike. The National League leading 6-5. We're in the 8th inning here at Metropolitan Stadium, the home of the American League Minnesota Twins, for the 36th annual All-Star game. Although no game was played in 1945, but the National League here with an opportunity to take the lead in the long series for the first time. Here's the pitch to Willie Mays. Knuckleball, swing and a miss. Willie spun all the way around. Strike 2. Eddie Fisher this year is using the knuckleball a lot more than he has in previous years. And it no doubt comes, at least in part, from his association with another fine knuckleballer, Hoyt Wilhelm, who's also on the Chicago White Sox staff. Now Fisher has Willie Mays, 2 strikes. Here's the windup. In comes the pitch. Bounding ball to Fisher. He's got it. The throw on over to Harm Killebrew, and the side is out with no further damage. And so, at the middle of the 8th inning, the score of the National League 6, the American League 5.
Let's say so long to Plymouth's Roaring 65s. Plymouth's 1965 model year is almost over. One of the best sales years Plymouth's ever had. So right now, your Plymouth dealer is throwing one great cleanup party. And your favor is an extra special deal on your favorite Plymouth. Fury, Belvedere, Valiant, Barracuda. Now, if you come to this party early enough, you'll probably get just the color and model you want. But this party can't last. We're cleaning out, and you can clean up. Come to the big cleanup party at your Plymouth dealers now.